Hi everyone, today I'm gonna talk about the importance of a selective learning environment and how it's essential for you to achieve your goals. If you wanna get a video how to become a developer in 6 months without a degree with free resources online, take a look at the description below. So in 2009, I was listening to Bill Gates giving a TED Talk about how MOOCs, massive open online courses like CS50, MIT courses, would revolutionize the world of education. According to him, after MOOCs were released, people would quit their schools and basically start learning from the best professors in the world. Now we are in 2020 and this scenario hasn't come true. So why is that the case? Why haven't education been revolutionized? In my opinion, the reason why MOOCs haven't been as successful as they were first thought to be was that first, it doesn't offer the social, selective environment that universities offer. So in universities, even if you don't have the best professors in the world, you are with peers that are with you, pressuring you to move forward. You have deadlines, you have punishments, you have fake social incentives to make sure you are making progress. And MOOCs don't give that. MOOCs basically, if you're not feeling like doing any problem that day or your life is too busy, you're just gonna give up. So the best way, in my opinion, for you to create this university environment but still using MOOCs is to create a selective learning environment. So what is a selective learning environment? It's basically a group of people that have been selected in a certain way that have the same goal in mind. So for example, finishing a programming course. How can you create that online? How can you imitate the environment of a university in your own house, in your own home, in your own learning environment? So the first way you can do that is selection by effort. If you actually think about universities, that's exactly how they select people. They select people by effort. In the US, most people are selected through an exam, the SAT, and the SAT basically measures how much you know about mathematics, how much you know about English. So usually, especially if you go to a top ranked schools, the people are pretty hardworking and pretty smart. So you know you'll be working alongside smart people, people that are motivated, people who are high achievers, and that really gives you pressure to learn, to stay on track, to achieve your goals, to learn new skills. If you are studying with people who are not motivated, that weren't selected, let's say you just pick 5 random people off the streets to learn programming, it's not gonna be as effective as if you were at a really good school. So how can you copy that in your own life? So there are a lot of online forums like Reddit nowadays. What you can do is, for example, say you have a learning project, you're trying to learn how to code, and you want to create a group of people on Facebook or WhatsApp or any group like that, where you guys will learn a new skill. But you're not going to accept any person. You're going to accept only people who pass a certain threshold. So you could, for example, give them a small exercise, or they would have to talk about why they want to study with you, a motivational video. Even if it sounds kind of silly, it still selects people who are putting some effort in learning with you. So that's why I think that selecting people by effort is much better than just joining a random community on Facebook where anyone can get in. It's free, it doesn't take work, but you're not getting high quality peers. So the first way for you to create a selective environment is for you to give some sort of exam or threshold for people to study with you. The second way you can select people for creating this learning environment is selecting by social circle. The reality is most of your friends are pretty similar to you, and if you're motivated to learn a new skill, probably you have friends that are also really motivated. That's how it works, for example, in recommendations in a company. A lot of people get a job through their social network because employers know that people hang out with people that are similar to them, not only in terms of education, in terms of mindset, ideas. So one way you can create a selective environment is just reaching out to your social network, telling them you are gonna start a new project, for example, learn how to code, and see if there's anyone interested to joining that project with you. You might find one or two people who are as motivated as you, and you guys can undertake this project together. So it gives the benefit of having pressure, social pressure, having a group of people who have the same goal, and makes the journey of learning a new skill much easier. Before the final reason, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe. I also always give great content and I like to have you in my channel. So the last way to have a selective environment is counterintuitive, but it's selection by price. Usually, if you're paying for a product or a service, it means you really value self-improvement. If you're paying to learn a new skill, probably you really value. You could have used that money for fun, to party or to buy amazing food, but you're deciding to invest the money in your self-development. If you join a group of people who are paying for a service, probably all of you are also investing in themselves. So you have a group of people that are all motivated and all in the same direction. And although you're paying money, you're paying with your time by selecting by effort or selecting by social circle, because you have to select people, you have to reach out, you have to create a project. So if you pay a price for a service, it's much more time efficient, because you just pay, you look for a good course that offers a good syllabus, you pay, and then you have a group of selective people who decided to invest in themselves. So those are the three ways for you to create a selective learning environment. One of those options is Doors Coding School. In Doors Coding School, we offer a 6-month program where we take people who have zero programming experience, and in 6 months they become professional developers. If you want to know more information, take a look at the description below. Thanks for joining me in this video.